What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have a 7 Deadly Sins character for you. It's Diana. So we're going to start at the top. And we're going to find the middle and we're going to start with our right eyelid. So we're going to first curve it across. So we're going to bring it across like so. So pretty simple style eyes for Diana. So we just have to thicken this up. So we thicken up this eyelid. Classic anime style eyes in 7 Deadly Sins, especially for the female characters. And then we give her a couple of eyelashes just here, like so. Maybe another one here. Another one here, like that. So then her bottom eyelid is just a curved line, so it's just here. Small curved line. And there might be some little eyelashes coming off, some small ones, barely visible. And then her iris in there, so she's a giant, so she's looking sort of down on us, so we can see most of the top of her iris, but not the bottom part. So we're going to curve it up from here. So we're going to come up, and then we're going to bring this around. So they're not circles, they're long ovals, kind of egg sort of shape, or the number 0, kind of a longer circle. And then the pupil inside there, just a black dot, like so. And we come over and we do pretty much the same thing over here. So we're starting about here now, so we're not in proportion really. Her eyes are pretty big, so it might be a little bit closer than the width of her top eyelid line, but just a little bit. It's about eye distance. See here? Her eyes are quite big. And then we curve this over. Again, like so. And you thicken it up. She might have a little spike or two coming off here. So, and then our bottom eyelid line just down here. So, and then we could have some eyelashes coming off down here, some small ones, and then her pupil again. So coming up, her iris, sorry, coming up just from here. Like so, and it curves up into here. So you don't need to worry if they're not perfectly identical. Most people's eyes aren't perfectly symmetrical. In fact, it looks weird if faces are perfectly symmetrical. So, okay. So now, her eyelid line. So, just above her eye, just here. Curves across, like so. Comes down into here. Just behind this eyelash here. And then we pretty much do the same thing over this side. So, comes up here, comes across, down into here. Again, it doesn't have to be the exact same, just getting that sort of general shape. So her nose, or her eyebrows, so her eyebrows, let's see what we do. Her eyebrows are kind of under her hair, her fringe, but we'll do them anyway. So just here, they're dark brown or black if you're drawn in the manga, so it just curves across down like that. So depending if you're doing manga style or anime style, you can leave a gap to color it in. They're real thin anyway, so it's only brown really in this section, but I'm just going to color it in black for simplicity's sake, like so. And then her other eyebrow is just over here, just above her eye again, and we'll curve it around and down to about here. And I'm just going to thicken up this end. Right, so we have just a line for her nose just here, the bridge of her nose, and then her nose, her actual nose. So we have a little curved line just here, pretty close to her eye over this side. It's in the middle, but it's like high up on her face. And then a curved line just down from here, curvy small nose, and then her nostril just in there, like so. Now her mouth just here, it's two lines, so it's kind of a small sort of disconnected, two disconnected lines. So we have one just here, and then imagine this kind of keeps going and then goes down, so we leave a bit of a gap. It's just the style of this anime. It's kind of a gap between the lines for her lips, just there. And then her bottom lip, just a little line for it, just about here. So her chin, so the distance from, say, her top eyelid, she's not really in proportion, but say if you measured from the top eyelid to the bottom of her nose, and from the bottom of her nose down to her chin, so it's the same distance from her top eyelid to her nose here as it is from the bottom of her nose to her chin, approximately. So her chin is just here. So she's a real pointy sort of chin, comes up like so. And then this comes up to her jaw, just across from her mouth here. Oh, and before I forgot, your bottom lip is halfway between the nose and the chin as well. So about that. So if you're checking your proportions, the nose is halfway between the top eyelid and the chin, and the bottom lip is halfway between the nose and the chin. Just if you wanted to check and make sure all of that was in place. If not, we'll move on. So her jaw then comes up like so on both sides. And then we have her ears, so we have curved line just here, curving around like so. And then the other one over here lines up just with the top, just with this eyelid line just here. Come across, out and down. so. And then we have ear lines inside there. So the easiest way is just like a letter J or a letter T, but you can make it more complicated and add more lines inside. Totally up to you though. Easiest way again is just that sort of letter J kind of thing, like so. Or you can add more, depending on how you feel. So her head then is just round. So we'll do her round part of her head, her fringe, and then her pigtails. So this is going to come all the way up, like so. So big round head. So how far up we go. So the eyes are halfway down, right? So from her chin to there, it's the same as from the top eyelid to the top of her head, because the eyes are halfway down the head. So this line marks the halfway point. So this is the same distance up to there. So that's why we're going up this far. And then we keep this going down the other side. And then we'll do her fringe just coming across here. So we're going to add her hairline coming in here, the side of her head, coming in like so. And remember guys, if I go too fast, hit your pause button, and I would recommend a pencil and ink after. So then her fringe. So we just have all these hair spikes coming down across her head. Like so. Spiking, always curving. When we get to the middle, so when we get to this one, they're going to curve in towards her nose. So we're always curving in towards the center of her face. And then the last one here. And then we have a line just coming down the middle of her head there, and we have some lines on the side here just to show some texture and some hair coming in the side of her head as well. Like so. So her pigtails, so they go down behind her shoulder, but we'll start them anyway. We'll do them coming up. One comes up from here, comes down like so, down to a spike, back in, bit of a line there, and then this comes down to her shoulder just down here. So this one goes behind her shoulder, so we can't really see it. And then we'll go over and do the other one. So this one's a bit lower, why not? Comes out like so, curving out and around. So the pigtails are really the thing that makes her character design stand out as an anime design. So it's rare you'd see this. And then we'll do her shoulder and then finish the hair that we can see behind. So we'll do her neck first. 2 lines curving down here from her jaw. And then we have her collar. It's coming out here. Down like so. Same on the other side. Comes out. Down like so. this one goes further and then goes around the top of her chest. So let's see, so this one will go down and out this side. So it'll go like, comes around like so. And then keeps going, kind of a broken line, but it goes around up to here. And we meet a buckle, sort of a rectangular strap or something that obviously closes this over. So then circle, circle, and then we'll bring the sides of this in behind her neck, and then this is a double line, so we're going to go around again like so, and this will have an edge as well coming up here and up here too, and there's a buttonhole I think there. And then we have her collarbones just here, collarbone here, and then a letter Y just for the top of her chest, just in here, just like that. And then, right, so her shoulders, so we're going to go shoulder going across this way, curves around, and goes out there off my page. Same on the other side pretty much. Curves down. This one can actually stay on the page. This one fits down to a point. It goes down to about here. I could fit it in. And it curves down to her sleeves of her shirt and down off the page off the bottom. This one goes right off but comes back in down about here. Like so. Okay, so her chest then, so this Y represents the top on this in the middle. So then we have to come across here, and then we're going to curve a line just from across here out and around. So this curves around, so it curves down to the bottom of my page there, and then curves underneath and back up like so. And then we pretty much do the same thing over here. So we start from the top, line it up, might be a bit higher up, and then this curves out and around again, just going the opposite way. It's like a letter C and coming around the other side. Like so. Right, so she has two seams and a symbol just here. So a seam coming down like so over costume just to there, and then one over here like so, and then she's got this symbol right here, so it's like a Y, a letter Y. So with 3 dots on top, something like that. So then the side of her body is just here, her abdomen, just like so, and then 2 seams running down there. Then we have her sleeves joining into her body just there, and there might be a crease or a fold line for her clothing. We did pretty much the same thing over here. This one's slightly higher up, and the other side we can actually see some of her arm starting down here, and maybe a fold just for her sleeve just there. And she's got 2 straps on her shoulder, one here. This one has a buckle like so, and then this comes across and down like so, and then we do another strap on this side. And now we can finish the bits of her ponytail that we missed. So just the inside coming down here, coming down like that. And then this spikes back up, spikes back down. And there might be a hairline or two coming up like so. Maybe in here. Not much. And that's it. How to draw Diana from 7 Deadly Sins. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.